Hello everyone, this is Clary from Shadow Moon Tarot. Welcome back to my channel, and this is a plan with me video for July 2019. But as it happened, it's not just for the month, because I had this bullet journal from the beginning of the year, and by the end of June it is all filled up, so I had to migrate to a new bullet journal, and so I get a chance to show you not only the monthly layouts but also the ones that I keep in the front of my bullet journal. So let's dive in. 2 seconds. Right, so we have the introduction page 2019 part 2, because obviously now we are at the second part of the year. Then we have the blank page. Here is to write like the pages here are numbered, so when you do things that you want to refer back to, this is a good place to write the pages and the theme, so then you can look it up faster. And I leave these pages blank because quite often I use some repetitive spreads, like using post-it note, and I do things like that, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the weekly shopping list, and I keep the post-it note there, and then from here I can just take the post-it note and put it in my file of facts when I go out to do the shopping. So I find that this works well for me. And then starting this particular bullet journal, I created a vision board, which this is obviously photographs that I got from Pinterest, and I resized them and I put them all together. And this is things that I want to do during this year, like here, be creative, write, read, eat healthy, be passionate, not only in my relationship but in general with things that I like, spend time in nature, sleep well, and also keep the house clean and organized and decluttered, and be happy. So this is a good idea to remind yourself of what your goals are, what you want to achieve in the year. And quite often I find that photographs help us like focus more on visualize what we want to achieve. And this is always a good thing. Then here I made a bucket list, 20 things before 2020. Obviously I haven't written them down yet, but once I have some spare time, I will create a list of what I really want to do until the end of the year. Then this is the future log, because obviously when you use a bullet journal, you only have like the current week or maybe the current month. But if let's say we are in July and there is something that I need to jot down for November, then this is the place where I can write it down, and then once I get closer to the month, I can check back and see what it is that I need to put in my weekly spread. Then I created a page for my goals for 2019, and this is a page for my new depth year goals and my new depth year plan, because I started having a depth year from the beginning of the year, and my first month was great, everything worked fine, and then I got stressed with things that had nothing to do with the depth year. But after that I just didn't do things the way I should, and then it was my birthday month, and then just it didn't work. So I thought, well, this being the second half of the year is a good time to hit the reset button. So I decided to try again, but in a different way, and I may explain that in a different video because that's beyond the point of the bullet journal walkthrough. Here I have a direct debit tracker. I am good with money and I don't have a problem with this. However, I'm trying to build a credit score, because when I came to the country I didn't have any financial records, and that made it difficult for me to like buy mobile or other big things. I had to put all the money up front, and therefore I had to get a credit card and try to work with a credit card to create a positive credit score. And I've been doing that for like a few years now, and this is to keep track of things so that I make sure that I don't make any mistakes. And here I have a page that I created for project ideas, and I can write project ideas here, and also made a folder here that like I can put something here and keep more ideas there. Then this is for my astrological chart and information, and I haven't done this spread yet because I'm not sure which way I want to go about it. I have like my chart, and in the past, let me show you, I had like an astro chart like this and like that, but I feel that it doesn't look nice, and I'm not quite sure how I want to incorporate all this information here. And because I'm pushed for time, I decided to leave it blank for now, and I'll come back and fill it in later. Then I created a wish list, and here I will write down all the things that I would like to get, and ideas for things that I may want to buy, but I don't intend to buy like straight away or in the near future. Then I have estimated deliveries because we quite often order things for the house, for the kids, for birthdays, for whatever. So I keep everything recorded here, like the date that I ordered the thing, or we ordered the thing, because Ivan doesn't like to keep a journal or anything, so then he will ask me, oh, when did we order that, when it's supposed to come, and yeah, so I'm a secretary here. Everything that has been ordered is here, the description of the item and the estimated delivery date, and I keep 2 pages because quite often, like in 6 months, we go over the 1 page. Then I've created what we need to buy, like things like clothes I might need, because I really hate shopping clothes, and quite often I get to the stage where I really need to buy something, so I write it down. Also things for the house, things for the kids, whatever. Here are books read in 2019, obviously from July onwards, and here I made a pocket for to be read, because quite often I read I write the books that I want to read and then cross them off, but I end up having a huge list and it just gets confusing, so I decided to do it like this. So here I will write the books that I actually read and maybe like a rating and date, and here I will put some like on a paper or something, I will put the books that I want to read, and then I can take these out with me when I go to the library or whatever, so I think this may work out better. Then I have the Shadow Moon social tracker, social media tracker. This is for Instagram, the number of posts. Oh, this doesn't focus very well, does it? The number of posts and the followers, YouTube posts and subscribers, Facebook readings, because I don't really care for the subscribers and I don't post often. I don't like Facebook, but I have it so that I can join groups or if I do readings for people and stuff. And like there are groups on Facebook where you can do exchange readings with people, that's what I mean. And then I have a blog which I haven't used, and I don't know, at the moment it's inactive, but I may start using it, so I put it in the spread in case I decide to use it. And this and here I'm thinking about making, you know, them cute little things that you color for the progress of your channel, but I haven't decided exactly what I want to do, so I don't want to rush things, so I left it blank. And here I'm going to write hashtags for when I post on Instagram, because quite often I will write something and then I'm like spending time trying to remember what the hashtags are, and I think that will speed up the process, which is always good. Oops. Then I created this layout for video ideas, when published, recorded, edited, and the idea. And I think I may need more than one page, so I left this blank. If this doesn't, if I don't need more than one page, then I may just stick some photos here or doodle or something. It doesn't matter, but I thought to leave it blank in case I need more space. Then here I have a list of cleaning tasks, and I'm going to do a key for how often I want to do things so that it's easier to track. And when I write down my weekly tasks and stuff, I know like what else may need doing. Sorry. And here is healthy living. This is a new spread that I created because I want to start eating healthier, and I want to be able to eat things that are in season. Obviously, there are a lot of things are imported from like other countries, and they are in season there or whatever. But I thought that once I get the time, I want to search which vegetables and which like groceries and stuff are seasonal, and write them down so that we get a chance to eat more natural food instead of the ones from greenhouses. And here I'm going to put also, that's a pocket, so, and this one, so we can put here like a shopping list or idea for things that I need to shop so that we get more healthy stuff, because quite often I go to the supermarket and I have in mind like some meals that I want to create, and then I find some things that are on offer, and that's all right. But I think that if I have a list of healthy things, then I may be more inclined to get the healthy stuff instead of what I am usually buying, which is not necessarily like unhealthy, but it's not as healthy as it could be. And here I want to get some new recipes so that I have a list of go-to like healthy recipes for ideas other than, what we normally eat. And here we are finally in July. And this is my month at a glance. As per usual, I have all the days here, and here is where I write the moon phases, the tarot card of the day. Also, at the beginning of the month, I draw an animal card, a stone card, and a plant card, and I write the messages here. Here I have the tarot cards of the month. At the beginning of the year, I did a year ahead spread, so I have the Nine of Cups for this month. And then on the first day of July, I will draw another card and I will write it here, and that will be the focus of the month. Well, the first card is the energy of the month. So I have the energy from the beginning of the year and then the focus of the new draw. Here I also write the planetary data, so I have the months and then I have to look up when each planet going to, where each planet is currently, in which sign, and when it is changing signs. And here I'm going to write the moon phases, but I normally use my moon oracle deck, and at the back of the book, as I have said previously, they have written down all the moon phases for this year and the current years. But I have it packed already for moving house, so I don't have the information, and I didn't want to look it up on the internet, so I left the space blank. But here is where I will write the moon phases, and here I will write the planetary positions for this month. And here I'm going to put the day to mark the pages. To mark the days when we have the full moon, the first quarter, the new moon, and the last quarter. Not in this order, obviously, but you get the meaning. And yeah, and this is my usual month at a glance spread. nothing new here. Then here again, as per usual, I have my monthly goals, my gratitude, and my monthly favorites. Then here I have the budget for the month. And here I incorporated this, which is a depth year reflection, accomplishments, struggles, and lessons. I think that this is going to help me stay in track with what I am trying to achieve. And here I have a habit tracker for the month. Here, like, I have the habits, and here are the days, and I'm going to fill up the days as I do or not do things. Here are the pages for my monthly spread, where I have my chakra reading or my moon readings, like new moon and full moon, and or other interesting spreads. So I pick something and I write it here so that I can refer back. Here I will write the decks that I used this month, and this is from I think it's called the Astro Calendar or something. I can't remember now, and I don't have it around here, so sorry, I'm not prepared for that. But yeah, because I am using the bullet journal and I'm so used to it, I'm not using the calendar. And I was like, why did you get it if you're not using it? So I decided to cut the information and just stick it here, so at least then I'm using it. And here I'm going to pick a challenge for the month and write it down and then go from here. That will keep me more motivated, because quite often I say, oh, I'm going to do this Instagram challenge or this, I don't know, whatever challenge. And I don't write the prompt anywhere, and then because I have to search again to find the prompts and stuff, I end up not doing it. So I thought this may help. Then here, it's memories of July and reflection, because obviously now we are moving to the new house, so I will have things to write about the new house, and this is just random pictures that I found from Pinterest, and for inspiration, motivation, but also like just to make my bullet journal look nicer. And this will be my reflection for the month. Things that I accomplished, things that I didn't do so well, and yeah, anything that I want to remember. Then we are going to the weekly spread. This is for the first week, commencing the 30th of June until the 6th of July. Here I will write my main goals, and here are things to do that are not related to a specific day. And then I can, depending on how much time I have each day, I can pick tasks from here and then go on, like write them here, and also add like appointments or other things that I want to keep, like a note for the day, or anything that I want to write down day related, I'll write it here. And here I have just general tasks that need to be done, like cleaning stuff or things that I may have to pay within the week, or whatever. Here I keep track of my moods and my productivity. Like I have the days here, and then I'll put across, like if my mood on Sunday, if my productivity is high, I will put across here, and if my mood is like okay, I will put across in the middle column, and so on and so forth. And then I can see, it's interesting to see, like if my productivity is high, is my mood high as well, and or if my productivity is low, what is my mood like, and things like that. Because quite often I have noticed that when my productivity is high, I feel better, because I feel accomplished or whatever. But when my mood is low, my productivity tends to be low as well. Like it works both ways. Then I created this spread, and here I don't know, I may keep it just for journaling, or I may do like a weekly spread, or put like draw a card every day and just journal here. I leave it blank because I'm not quite sure how I want to go about it. In the past, I used to do a weekly spread and write about that, but I may want to spice things up a bit, so I left it blank to let myself decide when the time comes. Then I have the weekly reflection, which is accomplishments, struggles, and lessons learned. And this is an idea that I found from a Plan With Me video at Natalia Lee's channel. Natalia Lee is an author, and she writes YA books, and I have just finished one of her books actually. And yeah, I like this layout, so I put it in my bullet journal. And here is a meal tracker because, as I have said before, oh, actually, I haven't done this yet. As I have said before, I'm trying to keep track of what I eat, trying to lose a bit of weight because I have gained a lot the last couple of years. And here is a self-care tracker, so I can check that I brush my teeth, I do my facial routine, I take care of my nails, shower, exercise, hydration, hours of sleep, healthy eating, meditation, makeup, because I have a lot of makeup that I'm not using, and yeah, I thought that taking, like using the things that I've got is a good thing. Spending time in nature and gratitude. And here I have a tracker for my body weight at the start of the week and the end of the week. And then I have a new spread that is totally like related to moving house, and I love it. I have to say this is my favorite layout so far. These are all I'll tell you about it in a minute. These are all pictures that I got from Instagram, from not Instagram, Pinterest, and I resized them and put them here for inspiration. And it is about, obviously, it is about creating the atmosphere that I want to create in the house, ideas for decoration, and in general, I like to put them in a new mood. And here is something that I found on Pinterest, which I think is very cool and I want to share with you. And it says, to bless the new house, you need bread, so your house may never know hunger, candle, so your house will always have light, sugar, so that life always has sweetness, salt, so that life always has flavor, and last but not least, wine, so that joy and prosperity reign forever. And I really like that. And I put this quote as well: wherever you go, go with all of your heart. Because I will miss a bit this house, but at the same time, I'm up for, a change of energy, a change of scenery, and going to a house where things will work better. Because in this house, I have memories and yeah, and all that, but lately we had things not working, and the landlord didn't really want to uh, change things because he's thinking about like selling the house. So we got to a point where it was really not working for us. So and here I made a pocket with this, so I can write my feelings about moving into the new house or whatever, like notes about that, and put it in this pocket here. And yeah, I think I'm really, really happy about this spread. I don't know about you, and I know that um, it's not related to the month as such. Like it's not something that I will put every month, obviously. But that's a nice thing about having a bullet journal, is that you can put things that are related to that specific time in your life, and you can keep memories here, and it's not just another calendar or another diary. So yeah, this was it. Thank you all for watching. Hope that was inspiring, and yeah, hope to see you again soon. Much love. Bye bye.